The preparation for a PillCam Genius SB capsule endoscopy procedure begins with creating a new procedure on your workstation. You'll use the PillCam Genius Sync Agent. The PillCam Genius Sync Agent will walk you through 3 screens to enter relevant patient, procedure, and kit information. After completing the first 2 screens, the final step is to add the kit information. You can do this easily by scanning the QR code located under the front flap of the packaging. First, break the front package seal. Then open the front flap to expose the QR code. Scan it using your 2D barcode scanner. Relevant information will automatically be transferred to your Genius Sync Agent. Once the kit information has been added, click Done to complete patient setup. The Real-Time View application, or RTV, is an optional application that allows you to view real-time images from the PillCam to estimate capsule location on an iPad. If you plan to use it, you can add the patient-specific link device to the RTV application during procedure setup by scanning the QR code in the PillCam Genius Sync Agent. To find that QR code, open the PillCam Genius Sync Agent, find the patient's name, and select the RTV icon. This will display the RTV Access QR code on the screen. Now, using the iPad, open the RTV application and select Add Link Device. Next, scan the QR code that appears in the PillCam Genius Sync Agent to automatically add that link device to the RTV application. During the procedure, when it's time to view the real-time images, you can simply reopen the application and, while in close proximity to the patient, select that patient's name from the list. Your patient is here for a capsule endoscopy with the PillCam Genius SB Capsule Endoscopy Kit. The first step is to apply a PillCam Genius link device to the patient's lower abdomen. This will be worn for the duration of the procedure. Then, the patient will ingest the PillCam Genius SB capsule that will take pictures of the small bowel as it moves through the digestive tract. Before you begin, confirm that your patient has followed pre-procedure instructions. Now you are ready to open the PillCam Genius SB kit by breaking the seal on the side of the box. Remove the packaging and place on a flat surface with the capsule side down. Next, peel one corner to remove the seal from the link device protective packaging. Take the link device out of the packaging. Note that the LED appears constant green until the capsule is activated and communication has begun. To apply the link device, first ask the patient to stand and expose their lower abdomen, a few inches above and below the belly button. As you apply the PillCam Genius link device, you will need to remove a series of tabs from the link device to expose adhesive that sticks to the patient's skin. First, remove the largest tab, marked with a number 1, from the rear center of the link device. After removing, turn the device so that the adhesive faces the patient. Apply that first tab so that the device is slightly below the navel and centered from left to right on the patient's body. Once the first tab is adhered, the 2 side tabs can be removed one at a time. Gently pull each tab away from the center of the device with one hand while maintaining light pressure to hold the device in place with the other hand. Press the adhesive to the patient's abdomen as each tab is removed. Next, remove tabs 4 and 5 at the top of the device, one at a time, pulling from the center to the right and left, respectively. While removing, smooth the adhesive against the patient's skin. Now remove tabs 6 and 7 at the bottom of the device, again, one at a time, pulling from the center to the right and left, respectively. As before, smooth the adhesive against the skin as the tabs are removed. Once the link device is securely applied to the patient's abdomen, the patient is ready to ingest the capsule and begin the procedure. To access the PillCam Genius SB capsule, Tear the sealing tab on top of the capsule case and open the lid. Opening the lid activates the capsule and causes the capsule LED to blink white. Instruct the patient to gently grasp the white area of the capsule with 2 fingers and carefully lift it out of the packaging without touching the transparent dome. Make sure that the PillCam Genius Link device on the patient's abdomen is blinking green, and the PillCam Genius capsule that the patient is holding is blinking white. Now, instruct the patient to swallow the PillCam Genius SB capsule with a sip of water. At this point, if you set up the real-time view application, you can use the app to see images transmitted by the PillCam capsule to estimate capsule location. The LED on the PillCam Genius Link device will continue to blink green until the procedure is complete. Remind your patient about post-ingestion limitations, including: avoid direct exposure to bright sunlight. Do not shower or bathe while wearing the PillCam Genius Link device. Do not remove the Link device until the LED has stopped blinking. Follow the guidance on physical activity limitations. The patient will now leave your office with a full list of specific instructions for the remainder of the procedure. The procedure is complete when the capsule has either exited the body or its battery life is exhausted. At this point, the PillCam Genius Link device can be removed from the patient's abdomen. When the procedure ends, the patient will hear a sound, feel a vibration, and the green LED on the Link device will turn off. The patient will remove the PillCam Genius Link device by gently lifting the adhesive from one side and gently pulling it away from the skin while applying counterpressure with the other hand. The patient will then fold the PillCam Genius Link device in half and insert it into the anti-static bag for return to the clinic per the instructions provided by your staff. When the PillCam Genius Link device is returned to the clinic, you will use a USB-C cable plugged into the workstation where the PillCam Genius Sync agent is installed to download the data for compilation and evaluation. To access the USB-C port, gently peel back the plastic seal on the bottom of the Link device. Plug in the USB-C cable to the port and data download will begin automatically. While data is being transferred, the LED will blink blue and the status will be shown on the PillCam Genius Sync agent. When the download is complete, the LED will be a constant blue. At this point, simply dispose of the Link device following your clinic's procedures. This completes the patient's PillCam Genius SB capsule endoscopy.